Hi there, welcome once again to Dukascopy TV. I'm Ben Jones. Joining me on the line to analyse the Swedish economy and the impact of geopolitical tensions and the euro area slowdown is Magnus Alvesson from Swedbank. So Magnus, to begin with, I'd like to look at the unemployment rate, which was released today. It surprised most by actually falling slightly from 7.4% to 7.2%. What do you think is contributing to this?
I think that the important news that came out with the employment report today was that actually job growth was very strong. Sweden, it was created more than 100,000 new jobs in Sweden compared to the same month last year. And this is actually a very strong sign for the Swedish economy. The trend has been growing quite steadily upward in the last couple of months. And as we see job growth increasing, we also see that more people are entering to the labor force. So despite that the unemployment rate fell by only 0.2 percentage points, I think the actual numbers are much stronger than that. And if we look in the different sectors, we see it's in particular in transport sector that creates jobs, but also in service sectors such as hotels and restaurants, and to some extent in the public sector. This suggests, particularly looking at the transport sector, suggests that the business cycle is on an upward trend in Sweden. So actually it's quite good numbers, and it's even better than the unemployment rate numbers shows.
Now, will we see many changes from the new government that will significantly affect the Swedish economy?
Well, we will see changes from the new government, but I don't think there will be a large impact on the Swedish economy. The current minority government just released its proposal for a budget for next year. And what it implies is higher expenditures, but also higher taxes. So that it will be more or less neutral from a business cycle perspective and from a balance perspective. The new government, which is left-leaning, intends to spend more on unemployment benefits, education, and health, and also some on infrastructure, while it will raise taxes, in particular on those that earn the highest income. So we see somewhat a shift from tax burden from higher earners to those that transfers to those that have lower incomes. On a balance, this is not neither contributing or detracting from the business cycles as such, although I would say that the government misses an opportunity to stimulate the economy more at this current juncture. There's an opportunity now in the Swedish economy to have a more expansionary fiscal policy, especially as the monetary policy is moving towards zero interest rates.
And finally, as arguably Europe's most successful economy throughout the financial crisis, can Sweden maintain positive growth levels with the current geopolitical tensions and the euro area slowdown?
I think the Swedish economy will continue to grow in the next couple of years, but it will grow at a lower rate. And what's happening in Sweden over the last couple of years is that the business cycle has been supported by the domestic economy and domestic demand, in particular by household consumption. Now we see that coming to an end. Household debt levels are quite high, and we also see, as I said, the budget is proposing higher taxes. So we expect that household consumption will contribute less. Unfortunately, external demand will not pick up the baton from here. We had earlier expected the euro area to increase growth rates and thereby increase demand for Swedish exports, but now it looks like the outlook for the euro area is worse than we expected, and that will have implications for the Swedish economy as well. So we expect a slow but still positive growth rates going forward, although it could have been better should the current government taken the opportunity to stimulate a bit more than it actually does.
Magnus, thank you very much for joining me on the line again, and thank you for watching. That's all from me, but keep clicking back to Dukascopy TV for plenty more updates and exclusive interviews. Bye for now.